Hey everyone, Sigil here. So I was holding off on any more Project Quarm videos while they sorted through the whole upheaval in the EQ emulator scene. But recently Secrets announced that the server would be coming back up, although there will be some changes to custom content and a new server player cap. So I figured it was time to get back to it. I know over on Discord there are a lot of people expressing concerns about some of the changes, especially the player cap. But me, I am an optimist, and overall I feel pretty positive about the whole thing, and I'm excited to get back to playing Greench and working on my Choosing an Alt series. So what I have today is, this is the last of the video that I captured right before the server went down, so it's going to be a little bit shorter than previous videos. It was really waiting on another play session to finish it out. But I wanted to get it out there, and I hope you enjoy some more time spent with the old swamp monster, and then of course I'll be right back after it when the servers come back up. And with that, let's get back to Greench. In Upper Guck, where the fungus grows, and every tunnel stinks and flows, there crept a pair, all warts and sneer, Greench and Max with no hint of fear. They'd heard the whispers, hushed and tight, art spiders dwell beyond that light. They feast on fear, they hunt the brave, their bite will send you to your grave. But old Greench, he knew no trembling breath, he waded in through webs and death. With claw in hand and a growl in his chest, he began to hunt the eight-legged pests. They came in droves with eyes aglow, a poisonous assault both high and low. He crushed the first, then two, then 10, their shrieks rang out through the spider den. In the halls of webs where few dare tread, where chitin husks and black blood spread, if you look closely you can see the tracks left by the swamp monster and his loyal friend, Max. Okay, so here we are back with Greench and Max. We are currently in Grobb. So in our last video, we made level 18 and thought it would be a good time to take on the giant heart spider. And we went ahead and did that and actually managed luckily to get the chess piece on the very first kill. So what I'd expected to do was kind of end the video at level 18, ready to camp the giant heart spider for a while to try to get the new chess piece, the chitin shell armor. What it turned out is I managed to get on the first kill, so very lucky there. We've got some additional AC and some save poison. Our previous chess piece was 10 AC, so it's quite a jump. We lose a little bit of strength, 3 strength from the Dark One's chess piece, but yeah, it's no big deal. I think it'll be fine. So after that, I stayed in there. I fought the spiders for a while. I continued to camp the giant heart spider. I did manage to get another chess piece to drop a little bit later, and I gave that one away. They're lore, so I couldn't pick it up. So I gave that one away to another Beastlord that was in the area. He was killing like crocodiles and frogloks. And I got, I think, 3 shield drops, which are they're not able to be equipped by Beastlord, so I banked those for now. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I may just sell them. I'd be interested in just giving them away to people, so maybe, actually, what I'll probably do is go ahead and grab one of them out of the bank. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I'll grab one of them out of the bank. That's not the bank. I'll bring it with me, and when I head back into Upper Guck, I can always, on my way or whatever, just look for someone to give it away to. So I will do that. So after I made level 19, I decided to run back here to Grobb. There's a couple of spells that Beastlords get at 19, Serpent Sight and Tiny Companion. And I also needed to empty out my inventory. So I did all that. Let me I'll just grab 2 of these and give them away. Actually, I have 0 use for them. I'll try to give all 3 away. I might be able to sell them for some money, but I'm actually doing all right. I'm up to 366 plat, so we're doing okay in that department. So yeah, I came back here to Grobb, cleared out my inventory, took care of that. And I checked a few vendors. I'm still very curious if I ever come across an alligator tooth, so I did check for it. But, of course, there were none. I still stand by the fact that I don't think they're dropping in the game currently. So, while here, I also looked for those spells, those 2 spells, Serpent Sight, Tiny Companion. They weren't on the vendor, so I kind of did some more digging in the Project Quarm database interface, and what I can see, I don't actually see that Tiny Companion. The only vendors I see for it are Plane of Knowledge vendors. And as a drop from Kadi Shah, which was an event, event NPC with the release of the Beastlords. I don't know if Kadi Shah's even still up. I never participated in it, but it can drop the Tiny Companion spell. So I don't know if that's something I'm going to have to buy from other players maybe, or if it's really going to be a wait for Plane of Knowledge, or if they will get seeded to other vendors, maybe the Furiona Vi vendor or something like that. So we'll have to look for that. It is not on any of the spell vendors that I saw here in Grobb, and it's not listed there in the PQDI. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'll look for some updates. For Serpent Sight, it is sold by vendors, but it's not sold by any vendors in Grobb. So we'll have to figure out how I want to pick that up later. Serpent Sight would be pretty cool, but it's not a total game changer. My curiosity was with Tiny Companion, if I can shrink myself, because that would be useful in these dungeons. Some of those ceilings get really low and become a real pain. And if we are going to be spending a lot of time in Guck, so it'd be nice to be able to shrink down and get through some of those low hallways a little better. So with that, we're all set up. Inventory's cleaned up. We've got our new dagger and our backwards claw. We got Max all ready to go. Unfortunately, we didn't get any new spells at 19. Our next stop is level 22 when we get an upgraded version of Max. We get a new ice-based proc and a few other things, a few good things. We get a slow drowsy, which will be really good. Especially if we're going to be taking on some of the named kind of boss mobs of these areas. Alright, here we are, back at Guck. Our home away from home. I have zoned into a mess. I can't get past Max. Oh my god. I had to dismiss Max real quick and run back out. Okay. Someone did a little train to zone there. That was quite a few slightly higher level than I expected Frogloks, so let's get ourselves sorted out here. Alright, I think that's probably good enough. Let's go in and see if we're still getting assaulted here at the doorway. The train has cleared. Alright, we got Max with us. Hey, this is the way. We've got a new pathway has been made. You can follow This Is the Way's corpses. Well, typically, when This Is the Way is doing their thing, you can follow their corpses all the way to the entrance to Lower Guck and then to each of the kind of important name spawns in Lower Guck. So the time it must take to do this is astounding. Amazing. All right, well, our plan today is we've already worked our way through these crocs. Kind of going back the same way we've been. We've got our spider friends here. Looks like we've got a guy who's just clearing all the spiders. So we're going to go around the other way and let him do his thing. We're not interested in spiders today. What we are interested in are these Frogloks here. So what we have here is a dark blue, a green, and a green. So it shouldn't be too difficult of a challenge to clear these out. And our goal is going to be to head in, as we've talked about before, towards the Froglok Scryer. So I don't know how many things there are between here and there. We're going to start clearing. The Froglok Scryer is level 21 according to the PQDI. So we'll see what we're capable of as we get over that way. For now, I wanted to make sure that I was capturing these first attempts at these Frogloks. We haven't actually gone down this hallway at all. We've cleared everything behind me here, all of the spiders, but nothing in this direction. So we're going to give it a go. I thought she was going to pull all of those too. She might just be going for the named one in the back. So we're gonna give this a go. I'm gonna buff up myself and Max. Okay, we're all buffed up. Let's get Max in there and we're off the map here. Let's get Max in there and give it a go. I'm gonna try to get Sicken out there mostly just to get a little more skill. And I'm gonna play the keep Max alive game mostly. Although I suspect I could get in there and probably take out, well, maybe I'll help him take out this blue one. This is the only real threat in this group. The others are green, so it should be lower. None of them are any kind of caster, it looks like. Yeah, Max is going to take out those other two before I finish this one. I'll back out and throw him a heal. That Spirit of Lightning does the damage. Man, I'm still a little stunned by that first entrance there and then getting stuck trying to jump over Max to get out. I need faster reaction times on dismissing him when needed. Oh, we got like a cloak. A woven cape. These guys are dropping woven armor, which is mostly what we already have, if not the Dark One stuff. So I think I already have a woven cape, yeah. But it will sell. It will sell nicely. Okay, now we're talking about new stuff here. I've not been in this area of Upper Guck. Now, I've been all over the place in Guck in years past, but it has been, 20 years plus-ish since I've done this. I'm much more familiar with Lower Guck at this point, because in the Hero's Journey, I spent a ton of time in Lower Guck, but not here in Project Quarm. So what do we got? We've got a Gaz Shaman and a Gaz Knight, both blue. Maybe we'll take this the first time with much fuller mana, so we're ready. I think the Shaman likely has a heal, likely has a way to slow us, things like that. So we'll try to target the Shaman first, and I'll probably get in there and try to help Max push that one down. But both blue, so that's good news. We will meditate here and then get after it. Okay, I had to run AFK there for a couple of minutes. We had an offer here to help us split these out, but I think we're going to give it a try on our own. Mana is full. Buffs are up. I'll even double check. Spirit of Lightning, Strength, and Fire. Here we go. Get in there, Max. Max is going after the Knight. I want to get in there on this Shaman. Oh, we've got 3. Okay. I didn't look very closely around the corner. That is my fault. Yeah, Max is taking a lot of damage. Let me just back out. Be the heal guy. Oh no, that heal missed. If I can't get a new one out real quick, we're going to be in a bad way here. My back to the wall so I can't get pushed back as much. I don't know if that helps. Last try, and then now I gotta run. Nope. We're out of here. Likely gonna lose that level 19 we just got. Yeah, unless they take a really weird routing, which I'm hoping for, we're gonna be in trouble. And of course I took a wrong turn. Yep. Okay. Well, I did not realize there were 3 in that room. Unexpected. I thought there were just the 2. That is my own fault for not looking a little harder. All right, let me regroup here. We're at 93% of level 18 now. It'd be no problem to get that level 19 back. And we always learn a lesson. So my experience with Everquest is always that you settle into a camp and everything goes great. And you figure it out and you rotate it for a while. You run through a couple of levels, few levels at whatever that camp is. Whenever I'm moving to a new camp, to a new position, to a new zone or whatever it is, I always seem to just get somehow murdered on my way. So this is just par for the course for my normal, this is the standard EverQuest experience for me. So I'm getting all the spells memmed here. I will run back, I'll get Max up, I will loot my body, and I will we'll regroup there. Just because I know you guys have been missing it. Just want to get a little clip here on the way of the old wiggle waggle.
God damn.
All right, here we are back in Guck. Here's my body. I had to start, I was going to loot it, but I had to start recording here just to show I'm laying in the shallow water. And just my belly and my nose are sticking out of it. That's amazing. Is Get and that long, crazy snoot. All right, I'm going to loot it up, but made me laugh. All right, we've got a little bit of recovery to do to get to that back to level 19. So this video, if I put in the some of the leveling footage before I started today, then this video you'll get to see me ding 19 twice today. Let's go ahead and get Max out here. Get buffed up again. We will go back after it. My main goal, once I knew it was pretty much a lost cause, my main goal was just to get out here where I could easily loot my corpse without it being stuck in a bunch of aggro mobs. Alright, we are all buffed up. We can... give this another go. So where's that? The other guy must be right around the corner here. Alright, so this is going to be a hard fight. I went in there expecting to just kind of push on that shaman and try to get him down. But I should have been probably outside of the fight, healing Max and not worrying about the getting in there myself and meleeing until we get one of them down. Now what I'm hoping is that Max will attack one and stay on it, because he'll often switch targets and spread out his damage. And that's not going to go as well. We need to like focus one down. Now if I have to, actually I wonder how soon these, I'm going to back up here in case these other ones respawn. Although I see their corpses are here. And they still have 6 minutes on decay, so I doubt they're probably very recent kills. No big deal. I just want to be 100% mana. That's going to be a really hard fight no matter how we look at it. Now, if it comes down to the fact that I just can't clear that next group yet, then that's easy. That's an easy decision. We go back. We camp the giant heart spider camp for another level. Now, right now, Ragin is in there. This bard, I think it's a bard. Yeah, this level 60 bard, probably just gathering up some spider silk. I've had a lot of, when I was in here camping, I had a lot of high levels come through that were just camping up spider silk. And if that's the case, then I'll just log out for the time being, check back in a little while, and if once the spiders are open, I'll grab that camp again. I really want to give this another shot before we give up on it. If I die again, well, we'll learn something. This time, if Max goes down this time, I'm not going to sit here and try to cast. I'm just going to, as soon as Max gets real close, if I can't keep up with the healing, I'm just going to get out of here and head for the door. So we're going to give it a go. Yeah, see, he's splitting. He switched to the night. He's staying on the night. I'm just going to go. And I am stunned, and I'm going to die right here again. Very unlikely I make it out of this one. Stunned again. Yeah. Okay, I think that... Everyone, editing Sigil here. So I was going to edit out that part at the end there where I just kind of run out of things to say, but I think it was actually pretty representative of how I felt at the time. So I did go back and I made my way back to level 19. So we're going to end this video with a quick leveling montage, getting level 19 back. And then when we come back to it, when the Project Quarm servers come back up, we'll pick up at level 19 and go from there. Hey everyone, Sigil here. I hope you enjoyed this shorter Swamp Monster video, and I'll definitely be back to making more long-form content when Quarm comes back up. If you want to see more Greench, go ahead and give those YouTube buttons some love so you get alerted when the next one comes out, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.
Hit start, no look. looking back. Controllers in hand on the right track. We're streaming dreams, making worlds collide. 1,000 voices cheering worldwide. Level up, let's rise and play. Through the night and into the day. From the pixels to the stars above. Gaming together